In this video we're going to take a look at the Nokia Lumia 925. It's Nokia's new flagship Windows Phone device. You can see here a standard Nokia box, usual Carl's Eyes, Dolby, Snapdragon branding, all helping to sell the device. Also note on the front here we've got the Nokia Smart Cam. That's one of the new software features on the 925. It's essentially an enhanced burst mode for the camera. Another new software feature, this Nokia glance screen. Essentially that's an always-on clock. Very useful. You get the phone out of your pocket, can immediately see the time. All these software updates, or most of them, are coming to the existing Lumia Windows Phone 8 devices, but they ship first on the Lumia 925, so giving kind of an extra cachet, quite aside from the new hardware and design features. We'll come back to the phone in a moment. Let's just take a look through the box here. We've got the standard SIM door key there, then the leaflets here with the quick start guide and warranty information. In the bottom of the box we've got the headset, a single button on there for voice control, as well as answering and ending calls, pausing, playing music, etc. The plug there, UK variant here, and the USB cable for PC connectivity. That also goes into there for charging. Talking of charging, let's bring back the main device here and just look at the bottom of the device here. You can see three dots. As on the Nokia Lumia 720, that actually is used to attach a wireless charging cover or case, and you can charge it using one of Nokia's charging accessories, the wireless Qi standard there. It's not built into the device like it is on the Nokia Lumia 920 here, but that does mean that this device is thinner and lighter. There are obviously other factors contributing to that as well, but you just see, if I put these two devices side by side, you can probably see here that the 925 is significantly thinner. Putting some numbers on that, the 920 here is 10.7 millimeters thick, it's 99 cc's in volume, compared to the 925, which is 8.5 millimeters thick and 78 cc's in volume, so about 12% smaller. Just as importantly, on the weight side, the 920 always got a bit of criticism for being a bit of a beast, a heavy phone, and it was honestly at 185 grams. The 925 much lighter at 139 grams, so almost 46 grams lighter. The importance of that is it kind of puts it in the same bracket as some of the competing devices like the iPhone 5 or the HTC One, the Samsung Galaxy S4. It still does remain a little bit heavier, but it does have Nokia's excellent build quality, very robust device. It feels like you could drop this and it'll survive a fall. And one of the hallmarks of Nokia has always been their survivability, the great hardware design. And I think that continues here with the 925. You'll also notice, looking at this device, the design is actually quite different from the Lumia device that's gone before. We've got the Lumia 900 here. You can see it's the polycarbonate casing. That polycarbonate material is maintained on the back here. You've got the white version. It also comes in silver and black, but on the frame of the device, all around the outside of the device here, you can see there's a metal frame, just some cutouts there for aerial reasons so you can get reception. Looking on the top of the device here, you can see the SIM card slot, the micro USB port, the audio jack there. Gives it a very modern feel. It's the first Lumia device to use this metallic material, and I think it works very well. Arguably a slightly more conservative, a slightly more low understated design perhaps compared to the colourful devices here, or even something like the 920 with the kind of the curved sides, but I think it works very well. I think it'll actually have broader appeal, particularly combined with this thinness and this lightweight. It's going to look really good on the shop shelves. Just going around the device itself, we can see here we've got a front-facing camera, improvement over the 920. It's actually the same one as in the 720, so better self-portraits as well as improved video calling as well when you're using something like Skype. Just going to the back of the device, we've got the Pure View camera. That's the 8.7 megapixel camera. It's actually the same sensor in there at 1/3 inches, pixel size 1.4 micrometers, but there's actually an extra lens element. That means less chromatic errors, for example. But the most significant thing is actually down to the improved image processing algorithms in the camera. We'll do some more coverage on that later on, all about Windows Phone. But suffice to say, in the early testing we've done, it does mean the detail in images is sharper, less of the kind of soft blur effect you had on some of the earlier Lumia devices, so a big step up in terms of the camera department. Talking about the screen here, you may notice that it's brighter than on the 920. That's because it's using the AMOLED technology as opposed to the LCD display. You can see if we put them side by side with tiles, the 925 is noticeably vibrant. The 920 is still a very good screen. It's got the same Pure Motion HD+, so that means when you're scrolling you get less blurring. It's also got a super sensitive touch, so you can use the back of your fingernail or a pen or something else. It's protected by Gorilla Glass 2. That's actually one version up from the 920. So all in all, an excellent screen on this device. In terms of the insides, you've got the dual-core 1.5 GHz processor, 1 GB RAM. No change there from the other Lumia devices with the high spec. It's got 16 GB of internal memory. This particular variant, the black version for Vodafone, will have 32 GB. What you get will depend on your operator. So there we go. There's a very quick run through the Nokia Lumia 925. We're going to do some more detail on this, look at some of the unique software updates. You can see DataSense, that's now universally available. There's quite a few other bits and pieces, things like being able to flip to silent, for example, more screen controls, and that Nokia glance screen we mentioned earlier. So check out some of the other videos that we'll be publishing and more of our information on allaboutwindowsphone.com. But for now, that gives you a quick introduction to the rather gorgeous looking Nokia Lumia 925.